So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be treating a lady, snoring's gonna come up. She's, oh, my husband, snores like crazy. Can you help him? The answer is, yes. But you can't say it that way. See, he has to be on board. And for him, snoring is not a problem. He has no problem snoring. It doesn't wake him up. He actually is not getting good sleep, and he's not healing properly because he's not getting good sleep, but he doesn't know it. So as far as he's concerned, there is no problem. My wife's being annoying, and now I'm in your office, and I don't know what the hell you do or what you want to stick your finger in my nose? Yeah. Number one, if they're snoring, their breathing mechanism is not working properly. They're all barrel-chested. They already breathe in their chest, right? They're high anxiety. So as far as I'm concerned, that's. I mean, imagine the heart disease you get from that, just long-term, right? You got to connect this stuff for people, right? It hardens the vibration, the constant vibration for hours of all those systems in your face and your neck and your throat. It hardens those tissues. So now you're hardening your arteries, which send blood into your brain. You're hardening the nerves that go into your shoulders, right? So it can be related to all kinds of other issues that they have. So the first thing that has to happen is you got to convince that poor schmuck that his wife forced him to come see you, and you want to put your finger in his nose and his mouth. He's not going to be all about that. He's going to let you do it one time and never show up again, right? Because he doesn't quite know what it feels like to have a finger in your nose. So number one. Number two, you have to be able to measure it. So there's an app, I think it's called Snoring Lab, and there probably is more than one, that records your snoring and charts it, okay? So you have to be able to show him that what you're doing is actually working because he doesn't know. I'm telling you, people who snore don't really know that they snore. Not how bad. They might know that they snore and they might even deny it. But when they hear it, it's like, oh my God, that's me. It's like, yeah, dude, you're sleeping the whole freaking time. You don't know you're snoring. And your wife is miserable, she's gonna kick you out. So the work we do helps with snoring. But the problem is not the snoring. The problem is really super complicated. Their breathing mechanism is off. Also, how the hell do you fix this? Our nasal cavities are too small. Just like our wisdom teeth don't come in straight. So it's not to say there's nothing you can do about it. There's a lot more that they have to do about it. You are gonna facilitate that, but they have to do a lot more than you do. They gotta change their breathing mechanism. You gotta do the intranasal work, you gotta do the intraoral work. What exactly you're gonna do is different for everybody. There's no A muscle, right? You gotta balance the cranium. You gotta work on their rib cage so they can breathe from their belly, but there's a lot of work you can do that will absolutely help.